Hey Frugivore, I'm Freelee. Welcome back to Frugivore Diet Channel. So today's video, we are going to react to Christina Carrillo from the YouTube channel Fully Raw Christina. She recently put up a what I eat in a day video, and one of you let me know on Instagram, and I flew over there and I was just like, no. Really, Christina, what is going on? Anyway, as you'll soon see what I'm talking about. I'm almost speechless, as you'll see. I've got a lot to say. But anyway, if you want to see more of these videos, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Just do something if you want to see more of these videos. And yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what Christina Carrillo has been eating in a day. And by the way, I have made a number of videos on Christina in the past. Go and check them out on this channel. Just put in Fully Raw Christina Freelee and they will come up. Okay, Frugivore, here we are on Christina Carrillo's YouTube channel called Fully Raw Christina, and she now has 1.2 million subscribers. And the video she just uploaded a couple of days ago is called What We Eat in a Day, Vegan Couple in Hawaii, Garden Update plus Sustainable Brands I Love. And it's had a bit over 30,000 views in a few days. So the reason I am halfway through the video here, as you can see, is because this is when she starts talking about what she actually eats in a day. And a large portion of the first part of the video is dedicated to promoting this brand, this groceries, apparel, clothing. And I'm just like, I went to the description and she has affiliate links, has a lot of affiliate links, as you can see. And she doesn't actually disclose that she's being sponsored by this brand. You know, you literally have to say within the first 30 seconds or so of the video that this is a sponsorship. You know, I'm being sponsored for this. And she didn't put up the little symbol of includes paid sponsorship. She didn't do anything like that. And it really disappoints me and shocks me, because I've made videos trying to educate Christina in the past and others with the fact that the FTC requires you to do so, to actually, you know, tell your viewers that you're actually sponsored by this company. You're getting affiliate payment, whether it's being affiliate payment or whether it's sponsored for the actual video. You have to tell your audience. And I think that's great, because then the audience members, the viewers know that you're going to be favorable to that brand. You know, and that's what a lot of these individuals do. You know, they're like, oh, it's amazing, I love it so much. And they just like exaggerate so much because they're getting paid. And the audience needs to know that, because they're being biased, you know? So Christina still doesn't disclose that anywhere. She doesn't give that transparency to her audience. And I'm just shocked. And she really should be letting her audience know, hey, I'm sponsored by this company. You know, that's going to affect the way I speak about them. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Let's see what she eats in a day.
Breakfast today for both me and Cash was fresh green juice. Okay. 32 ounces for each of us, although Cash typically drinks a little bit more sometimes.
All right, so she's going to have green juice. I'm not surprised, of course, because Christina has been having green juice for a very long time. Let's listen to more.
I do too. I used a Nama juicer to make this juice, and I added in cilantro, collard greens, tons of cucumbers. We have lots of fresh cucumbers right now coming from not only our neighbors' gardens, but also the farmers' markets.
That's
one
great.
lemon.
I'm supportive of that. Great. Get them from the farmer's market. Get it from your neighbors. I think that's fantastic. So she's got the juice going up.
Lime. Fresh romaine lettuce. Tons and tons of green curly kale.
We got to stop with this tons and tons. It seriously isn't tons.
2 heads. More cucumbers. And 1 to 2 heads of celery, depending on how much green.
So this is the problem right here, what she's doing. Okay, and what you can see to the right there, where the fiber is coming out of the juicer, you want that fiber. That is like literally roughage gold. That's gold. That is so important for your intestinal microbiome, for your gut microbiome. It is just vital. They're not going to get, that's their food. That's literally your little friends in your gut. That's their food. And you're like saying, no, you can't have this food. And, you know, that's without even considering also like the nutrients that are bound up in that fiber. So we're also removing those important nutrients, not only like the fiber, which is an essential nutrient, but also what's bound up in that fiber. And she's straining it as well. So she's just giving herself no chance, you know, almost no chance of getting any fiber, which is just no.
Making green juice is a daily ritual for us. We simply cannot go a day without it. We feel
wow, simply cannot go a day without it. And look, green juice can have a stimulant effect. Just think about it. How long would it take to eat all of these greens that she is processing, that she's refining? She's making this a refined drink, a refined food. It's not really a food anymore. It's just a refined drink. How long do you think it would take? So in order to eat that much green matter, it's going to take you hours. Probably take you hours to eat. But when you juice it, it basically goes in, 5 minutes. You can consume that in something like 5 minutes. So it becomes like a stimulant for your body because you need that fiber to slow things down. We're meant to have fiber. We're high fiber creatures. Look at our gut. Look at our intestinal tract. It is long for a reason. For that fiber, we need to take it in. So it's not, this is not ideal. And sure, you get a lot of nutrition, you get a lot of certain nutrients from the green juice, but do you need that concentrated whack of them? The oxalates, you're getting too many oxalates in one go. So I'm not a fan of the green juice. Have the fiber, have a green smoothie.
So good when we drink green juice, and we love all of the benefits that it has to offer us. For those of you who are interested in getting a
So she's promoting the Nama Juicer here, and she's saying get a discount on the Nama Juicer. And, that's fine, but she should disclose that. As I said, in the description below, she should say that she is getting money for promoting it. And so then you as the viewer are aware that she is being favorable to that juicing company in particular because she is actually getting a kickback. So you should be transparent, Christina. It's disappointing that at this point she's been on YouTube, I think maybe a decade, so she should know this.
A juicer, there is a special discount code linked for you below. There's simply no better way to start the day than with green juice.
Okay, there's simply no better way to start the day than with green juice. I definitely disagree. I definitely disagree. I'm about whole foods. I'm about promoting a whole food diet because I want you to eat in a way that is as close to your species-specific diet as possible, and you wouldn't have juiced this much greens in nature. Sure, you can juice some in your mouth, but do you know how little green juice you're going to get when you do that in your mouth? It's incredibly small, and it's for a reason. It's for a reason. There's no juice, there's no green juice waterfalls that you can drink from in nature. It's for a reason. You need the fiber, right?
It's hydrating, it's nourishing, and it's delicious.
Okay, it's hydrating. I agree, and they can be delicious, sure. But look, how many calories are in that, Christina? I'm thinking maybe she could get 250 or 300 absolute max calories in that juice. I'm being very generous here. So it's a very, very low calorie way to start your day. Okay, so it looks like we're starting from calorie restriction from the get-go here. Christina, as I've told you before, you don't have to restrict to get lean. As you can see, here, I am living proof, and I've been basically this size for 10 years. And we know that your weight has fluctuated a lot because you're doing these juice feasts and fasting and restrictive under-eating programs like you're doing now in this intermittent fasting. And Cash probably, I believe, has something to do with the intermittent fasting, but Christina was also restricting before that and going up and down. But look, sister, we need to get you to go for it yourself massively, okay? If you read this book, you would make the connection. I don't know whether she has or not yet by this point. It's been around a long time, but I really highly recommend that you do. And any of you who want to actually succeed, do it properly, a raw food diet, then the Frugivore diet is basically outlined in this book. And there's a link in the description below to the ebooks, to Raw to 4 as well. And you can get all my books for a very reasonable price with a big discount. And as you can see, I'm not sponsored for anything. This is my own work that I'm promoting. And yeah, it's going to change your life, your health forever if you get on track and you do it right. I'm glad she's happy with her partner. I mean, I don't know for sure because, you don't know. But it seems like she's happy. I think that's great. And that they're growing their own food, or they're trying to grow their own food. I 100% support her on that. I think it's wonderful. And I would love to see more of her garden in the future.
I typically get in my workout early in the morning or in the early day. And as you can see here, I am having
And so the reason that I was alerted to this video is that one of you let me know. You said, oh, Christina's looking slim and trim. Can you have a look at this video? So that's why I'm looking at this video today. And she does look slim and trim. I think she looks great. Okay, but if you're under eating, I don't know. Let's have a look at the rest of the video. Okay, because you don't want to advertise under eating, obviously, to your young, impressionable audience, which is mainly young women that are following her, in order to lose weight. It's not sustainable long term. It's not healthy.
Really fun time wearing my groceries apparel set and getting in a really nice yoga flow.
Okay, I agree. Working out in the morning is really great. It's important. And yoga is fantastic. That's great.
For lunch, Cash and I have been enjoying smoothie bowls. They've become a part of our daily.
Oh, right. You know how I feel about the supplements. It's just, okay, so you know how I feel about all these supplements. They are just unnecessary. It blows my mind that she's having so many supplements, so many powders. It's just, of course, she is making money. She said get 30% off Sun Warrior bundles, link below. But again, she doesn't say about the affiliate that she's making money. You do not have to take these on a raw food lifestyle. She's making the diet look very deficient, unfortunately. Okay, by recommending these and taking them. It's just, no, we wouldn't have done this in nature. Can you imagine? Imagine like all these powders and stuff. It's just, no.
Ritual as well. And we do use Sun Warrior supplements to add into our smoothies, whether they be the...
Yeah, and so we already talked about these. This like Silver Immune Shield, this protective absorbing rush mineral. It's just too much. It's just marketing. These are just essentially dead supplements, just dead powder that your kidneys and your liver and your skin have to eliminate. You have to process them. It's just adding more weight to your digestive system, just dead weight that you have to like process through, and that energy comes from your body when you should be using it to get through your day, right? Not processing dead supplements, overpriced.
Protein or the collagen. We also do take their vitamins and minerals on a daily basis, and we love
it. She doesn't have to worry about collagen if she's getting enough fruit, the vitamin C, the collagen connection. She doesn't have to worry about that. So just, it's marketing. And it's so disappointing that she's jumped on this wagon. There's so much there. I'm just like, what? So instead of like taking all these powders, just add more fruit to your life.
In our smoothie bowl, we've added in bananas, fresh berries, and cherries. They're Tahitian vanilla collagen building protein peptides.
Okay.
They're Snickerdoodle lean meal. This is
Snickerdoodle lean meal. Right. The marketing is like going to the next level now.
Cash's favorite. They're Ormus super greens, which are amazing.
Hang on. It's just blows my mind that Christina would have super green powder from raw juice when she just had that massive raw juice hit. And it says probiotics. Look, the probiotics are bound up in the fruit, okay? And the fruits and greens are whole foods. That's the way you're going to feed your microbiome. Not by having this dead powder, essentially dead powder, very processed, okay? But people want to say it's still raw. I call it cooked, definitely, okay? So she doesn't need more super greens, that's for sure.
And blend. As you can see, I made a huge Vitamix full of this smoothie. Cash is going to be enjoying 2 bowls of this smoothie today, and I'll be enjoying 1.
Wow, so... okay, that's not very much food. We saw that there maybe was about 5 bananas, 6 bananas maybe. So that means she might be getting like 2 bananas in there. Maybe a little bit more, but not much more. And then she's got all the powders in there. Wow, Christina.
For the toppings, I'll be adding in raw cacao nibs, mulberries, raw granola, and any fruit of choice. I'm adding in some fresh pitaya or dragon fruit.
All right, there you go. So just that bowl, I mean, I would give that 400 calories, maybe 500 calories max, really. And so we're at maybe about 700 calories now, and it's lunchtime. This is very restrictive so far.
How beautiful, creamy, and yummy do these look?
Sure, they look yummy and creamy and beautiful, but just eat more. Just eat more. Let's not present raw as some restrictive diet. That's just like some cleanse people do. And then they, dump it and say, oh, like it doesn't work. It's just, oh, my hair fell out or something because people didn't eat enough. It's very important to teach our audience to eat enough and to eat enough ourselves, obviously. So cacao nibs, I don't have cacao. I spoke about it in the last video because of theobromine, because it is in the same family as caffeine. It's a psychoactive stimulant. so I don't have it.
Base powerhouse bowls give us so much energy during the day. We love it.
But it doesn't really give you that much energy if you break it down and actually look at how many calories are in there, right? It's great that it's high carb. I'm so supportive, but it has these powders in there, protein powders, all this stuff that your body has to try and churn through to get nutrition out of, it's just pointless. It's pointless. It's expensive. You're just going to be pooping it and peeing it out. So don't waste your money. But again, there's not much overall calories.
On this particular day, we have so many tomatoes.
Oh, I love them. I love these heirloom tomatoes.
At our house right now.
Beautiful.
And then I went out to our citrus trees to go pick some oranges for dinner.
That is great. Hang on, let me look back here for a second.
And then
all right, so that is awesome. I would put some mulch underneath. I'm just going to give some food forest tips here. I would put some mulch, some food under the citrus tree around the base. Some people are like, oh no, you get phytophthora or some disease, whatever. No, it's nourishing the tree. It's how it would be in a food forest environment where with a canopy with leaves and sticks and everything falling around. It wouldn't be like this compacted lawn, but I guess she might be going for the she wants it to look aesthetic and neat, but lawn is not something you find in a food forest.
I went out to our citrus trees to go pick some oranges for.
That is awesome that she has some food. She's growing some food on her land. I think that's fantastic.
Dinner. We have 16 citrus trees in our front yard that are always abundant and that produce the most delicious and sweet citrus.
Awesome. That's awesome. Seriously, that is really, really good to see. But I would be getting seedlings out onto that lawn. You saw the lawn back there. See that lawn to the left? Put some seedlings in there. Some pioneering trees, some that can handle the sun. You want to shade out that lawn. So then you don't have to mow anymore and you can just have beautiful fruit falling and nourishing the earth and nourishing you.
Once we finished picking our oranges, I went into the garden to go gather greens for us.
That's great. So she's got the greens garden going on there. I think that's fantastic. Okay, so they're eating greens together.
Give me that. Come here.
And they all taste so different. Delicious.
Yeah, I agree. It is amazing. It's delicious. I think it's great to grow your own greens and kudos to them for doing so.
For dinner, I'm going to be making an orange miso kale citrus salad.
Okay, orange miso kale citrus salad.
And almost all of the ingredients that I'll be using for our dinner salad are coming not only from our garden, but from our citrus trees. I'm going to be making an orange miso dressing.
Okay.
And what I'll first do is I will...
By the way, miso is not raw.
Squeeze all of the orange juice from about 3 to 4 oranges into a bowl. And I'll take 1 cup of that orange juice and put it into my blender along with white miso, garlic.
Yeah, the white miso is not raw, just letting you know that. It's generally from rice, I believe, and then it's fermented. I think it's from cooked rice, then fermented, so...
Fresh ginger, a pinch of pink salt, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar,
okay,
and coconut nectar or a sweetener of your choice.
What about date? It's funny that she'd use coconut nectar and not date, but anyway.
I secretly drank the rest of that orange juice. Don't tell Cash.
Oh, that's good. I mean, Cash should be encouraging you to drink more because the amount of calories so far by dinner time is so incredibly low.
I'm going to go ahead and pour it over a bed of the freshly picked greens that I grabbed from our garden earlier. Okay. And then I will massage this dressing into the kale and into the greens so that it really marinates. Oranges to add on top along with some crushed macadamia nuts.
Okay, so she's got some Aussie macadamias that they grow in Hawaii, but that is good that she's got a little bit more density there.
Fresh cilantro and even some slices of avocado.
Okay, good.
Yum.
But this is very low carb. This is very low carb right here because greens, yeah, she's got some orange, but there's not a lot of sugar. There's not really a lot. And it's macadamias and avo.
The final touch, I'll sprinkle on some black pepper.
I mean, and this would be absolutely fine if she had a big fruit meal with this or just before it, but she didn't.
How delicious does this salad look?
All right, so this is her salad. And I don't even know if she's sharing this with Cash or not, but okay, it's a big salad, right? It's a big salad. It's going to take her a long time to munch through. But the amount of calories in that, I would say you're really only pushing about 500, 600 maximum. I would say not much more than that. Hey, not much more than that. So, wow.
I've become slightly addicted to this salad dressing lately. It's become a new favorite.
All right. So, oh, wow. We're up to only about 1,200 calories here. 1,200 calories. I'm really shocked right now.
Of mine. I've done my taste test with him several times, and even he is a fan of this one.
Okay, that's great. He likes it too. But where is... Hang on.
Of my cousins actually came to the island to visit and to say hi, and it was such a treat to host them.
Okay. Hi.
So much for joining me today. I hope...
Okay, so that's pretty much it, I think.
You...
Yeah, she's not talking about any other food here. So I am fully shocked at Fully Raw Christina. Okay, that's only maybe, I'm going to be generous, 1,300 calories. So you can see what's happening here. And then she's going to eventually binge out. This is how it goes. Christina has been doing this for years. You've seen her weight fluctuate a lot, while my weight over the past decade has been the same, fully the same, right? You've seen that. So, and I've been eating all I care for all the time, no restriction. And Christina has asked for my advice on weight loss before, and I've tried to help her, but she just keeps reverting back to juicing and stuff. She'll probably go on a juice cleanse soon, because she'll binge out, as in, like, for her, I don't know, is she eating cooked food? Like, she's eating some cooked food. We've already seen that with the supplements, with the miso and various other things like oils and stuff like that. But I mean, really binge out, like maybe eat cooked with a partner, I don't know, and maybe she'll do a juice cleanse. These are the things that can happen when you severely restrict your calories like she's doing. It's about health, and it's about what you can maintain long term, and she will not be able to maintain this. And that's why we always see these juice cleanses coming up, and she's always doing, this cleanse, that cleanse, and sometimes fasting completely. This is not the way to do it. Okay, raw is not a deficient diet. Like, if you do it properly, I mean, it can be. If you do it badly and you undereat, she's showing you how to do that and to have supplements, which you don't need. So, wow, you can see why Christina has lost weight, why she's got leaner, because she's simply restricting. She's doing this intermittent fasting. She's just not getting enough energy in. She's not getting enough fuel. And she will develop deficiencies if she does that. You will on any diet if you undereat. Oh, it's disappointing. And yeah, you can see what is happening here. And I just hope that she works things out. Like, it's been so long. I thought she really fully got it by now, but she really fully doesn't. Anyway, let her know that I made this video and that we don't want her to promote this restrictive version of a raw food diet and this like powder-filled diet that is just deficient, essentially. Please be like transparent with her audience and let them know that, she's in a sponsored video and that she's getting money for her affiliate links. All right. Don't forget to go fruit yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.